Farmers, the Lunar Glow event in Grow a Garden is ending soon, like really soon. And if you don't finish it in time, you'll be stuck watching other people flex their moon blossoms and pets while you cry over your crusty tomato patch. So today, I'm showing you how to finish the Lunar Glow event fast, get those juicy rewards, and I completed the whole event under a day. And by following all these tips, you can too. Alright, now let's get to the good stuff. Giant Ant Pet. This little guy is a game changer. His perk, he can duplicate crops when you pick them up. So let's say you harvest a moon-mutated crop during the event and boom! Ant says, nah, let's double it. That's 2 moon crops for the price of 1. More crops equals more lunar points, equals faster rewards, equals less crying. And if you have the red giant ant, he's like the original, but angrier. Probably listens to metal. Highly recommend getting one if you want to speedrun this event. Next up, the Night Staff. You get this spooky stick by giving enough moon crops to the owl, specifically at 40, 110, 250, and 360 lunar points. The staff has 6 uses, and every time you use it, it makes your crops way more likely to get moon mutations. Think of it like crop steroids, but magical and legal. Use it wisely though. When it runs out, it just disappears like my social life in high school. Money's kinda a big deal in this game, especially during the blood moon, when the blood owl shows up like some cursed vending machine dealer selling exclusive stuff. But how do you get rich fast? By using the dragonfly pet. Every 5 minutes, it blesses one of your crops with the gold mutation, which gives it a 20 times money boost. It's like your plant wins the lottery. Stack up some of these and you'll be swimming in coins, or at least rich enough to pretend you're good at the game. Here's the part where I sound smart for 60 seconds. Let's talk best mutations in the game. Gold equals 20x profit. Zombified equals 25x profit. Rainbow equals 50x. Shocked equals 50x. Celestial equals 120x. And no, I'm not kidding, Disco mutation equals secret buff, only from disco events, which can only be spawned by admins. Basically, good luck. Unless you're friends with an admin, then I'm jealous. And yeah, you can stack mutations. So if you get a gold plus celestial plus shocked crop, that's 190x profit. That's not a crop anymore, that's a financial asset. To boost the chances of getting the celestial mutation, you can use the star caller. What it does is increase the chance that a shooting star will land on your farm during a meteor shower. If it hits your farm, your crops have a chance to get the celestial mutation. And if you're lucky, it'll hit your most expensive plant, and you'll feel like a god for 30 seconds. Okay, this might hurt some feelings, but it's time to say goodbye to your low-tier crops. Tomatoes, blueberries, corn. Yeah, they're cute, but they're also garbage when it comes to lunar points. If you're serious about completing the event, rip them out. Replace them with higher-tier crops. Trust me, it's like swapping a scooter for a Lamborghini. This pet also increases the amount of moon mutation crops you can get. And the pet I'm talking about is the raccoon. It is chaotic neutral. Every 15 minutes, it steals a crop from another player's farm and gives it to you. So if someone else has a moon mutated crop and your raccoon decides to commit robbery, you get free lunar points. That's free progress, no effort. Let the raccoon do crime. Sprinklers aren't just for watering, though yes, they do still water your crops, so don't come at me. But the higher tier ones, like the godly sprinkler, do more than just hydrate. They can boost mutation chances for crops in their range. So if you're trying to go full moon mode, place some of these around your best crops and just wait for the glow up, and there you go. That's how you finish the Lunar Glow event before it vanishes into the void and never returns. Use the right pets, stack the right mutations, commit raccoon crimes, and bully your tomato crops into retirement. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment if this helped you. Good luck out there, moon farmers. May your crops be shiny, your wallets be thick, and your ants forever be duplicating. And to those who missed out on my latest video on some crazy leaks, here it is. Farmers, I just found some crazy leaks. Today, we're diving into some leaks for the game Grow a Garden, aka the only place where I feel like a functioning adult, because plants don't talk back. So grab your watering can and your hopes, cause we got some juicy stuff to talk about. First leak, save slots. Yep, apparently we're gonna be able to have multiple farms. Someone in the suggestions channel in their Discord server said this.
So looking at another game like Lumber Tycoon 2, they do 6 save slots, and each slot has its own progress and plots. For all intensive purposes, would be really cool if money would link, but basically gives players those save slots to focus on different things.
So now I can completely ruin one farm and then pretend I'm better by switching to a fresh one. Mental health patch 1.0. Let's go. Imagine having a chaotic farm full of mutated tomatoes and then switching to your peaceful little strawberry plot. Next leak is insane. Plot expansion. Right now, the game gives you one tiny plot of land. If you grow too many plants, you gotta eat some just to make space. Like bruh, I didn't sign up to commit plant murder. But with this update, we'll be able to expand our farm, place more stuff, and not have to choose between growing blueberries or living with guilt. Someone in the suggestions channel in their Discord server said this.
Next, plot expansions. We should be able to purchase expansions to our garden size, whether that be in-game currency, Robux, a quest reward, whatever it may be.
And not only that, she also suggested a game mechanic that lets us move our crops and trees and other plants.
Finally, the ability to move trees, vegetables, fruits, and all other crops. The whole point of a garden IRL is for people to express themselves and cultivate life in the way they see fit. Giving players the option to move their crops around after seeing the exact size and rarity would be great. Thanks for reading, and please upvote if you like it.
Now I know what you are saying, but garden blocks, this isn't a leak. This is just something someone suggested. Well then, I would say you are wrong, because someone from the developer team replied to this suggestion and said this.
This is a good idea. I will think about how we can do save slots. Moving fruits is coming this update.
A dragon pet might be coming, like bruh. Who needs a watering can when your pet can just breathe fire on your crops? Not sure what it's gonna do exactly, but maybe your fruit gets a fire mutation. So instead of a normal apple, you get an apple that looks like it's going through its villain arc. Honestly, I just want a pet that makes my crops hotter than me. That's the dream. Leak number 3. Bananas. Yep, just bananas. I don't have a joke for this. It's a banana. You peel it. You eat it. It becomes funny when someone slips on it. Maybe they'll let us throw banana peels at other players, just like Mario Kart. If not, missed opportunity. Leak 4 is kinda hype though. Cosmetics for your farm. You'll be able to place stuff like scarecrows, benches, fountains, basically decorate your farm like you actually care about life. It's giving Animal Crossing energy, but with more emotional neglect. I'm 100% putting 10 fountains and one sad pumpkin in the middle. Art. And finally, the last leak, pity system. Now this one's needed because the seed pack RNG is currently just bullying at this point. Right now, opening seed packs is like pulling gacha in a mobile game run by goblins. You could open 200 packs and still get 5 dandelions and depression. But with a pity system, if you open enough packs, you're guaranteed something rare. This is something a lot of people have been complaining about in the Discord server, and there might be a chance we get it, guys. Finally, a game that acknowledges my suffering. Those are all the leaks I've found so far for Grow a Garden. If even half of these are real, the game is gonna pop off harder than my back when I stand up too fast. Let me know what leak you're most hyped for, or if you've found any yourself, drop them in the comments. I read all of them while crying in my farm. Like, sub, hit the bell, or I'll send the fire-breathing dragon to your plot and it'll turn your tomatoes into charcoal. Peace.